Take care, there's a car approaching. Your rear brakes are cold, mate. B12, car left, clear left. B1, you should come out close in front of you. The leader, Robinson, is pitting.
Friday.
It's a battle going on, and this is between, I believe it will be Gooden. Oh, it's 3 wide down into turn 1. This is pretty huge, and this is going to be so close. They all back out of it pretty much immediately. It looks like it's Brett Gooden who gets the better of the lot of them, but 3 wide for a moment there. Hugely impressive driving from everyone involved. That is just incredible. Down into turn 1 for them all to be able to get through there. It's Alex Daley, wasn't it? I apologise. Not Brett Gooden. He's up in 6th position. There's very similar liveried cars, those two.
Yes, we now have a 5-car train navigating its way through Sector 2 at the moment. Alex Daley is leading this particular pack of cars. And then it's Craig Stoddard, John Slow, Justin Bryce and Fraser, all on fresh tyres. So it's all about getting them up to temperature and applying some pressure in the second half of this race now.
Absolutely, is a little mistake from Daley. Is going to allow perhaps Stoddard to have a look through. There's someone in the background having a huge moment, but Stoddard, can he get through down into turn 1? He's being pressurised himself by John Slow, who can't quite find the move through, and actually that just perhaps affected Stoddard there and his ability to go down the inside into turn 1, but it looks like Daley has survived yet another lap, and all of a sudden it's going to be Stoddard who's finding himself under pressure from John Slow. This is huge. Stephen White though, fastest lap of the race, 5/10 of a second the gap to the leader for him. And now this race ebbing and flowing with battles throughout the field.
Yeah, this train of cars that we're seeing here with Stoddard currently on screen at the moment, it's getting larger and larger. I mean, you've got Justin Bryce coming up at the back end, you've got Paul Robinson, he exited the pits at the same time these guys were going 3 wide. That must have been really interesting to watch from that side view mirror as he re-entered the racing circuit. But now they're all going to basically use the slipstream and hopefully come together to have this massive fight, all for P8. So this is amazing stuff. You know, we're not talking podium positions here, we're talking still points, but you know, for the top 10 positions, it's great to see such ferocious battles going on.
I was going to point that out actually. We're fighting for the minor points playing positions, and they're actually battling as if it was, you know, 3 wide, battling as if it was for the lead of the race. Absolutely incredible stuff at the moment, and I suggest that it might have just settled down a little bit for the moment as they ensure that first and foremost they get to the end and don't use all of their tyres up, because that would be an embarrassing last best of times.
But this 3 or 4-way fight is still unfolding as we speak. Craig Stoddard and John Slow looking down the inside of one another of the next car ahead. Maybe a defensive manoeuvre there from Stoddard at the same time as an offensive one, if you get what I mean. And now Paul Robinson coming onto the back end of this train of cars down the inside into turn 7. He's got alongside Jacob Frazier for 11th place coming into the final corner, but has to back out as things get a bit too twisty for his liking. He's going to have to wait for a better opportunity to emerge. And you've got 4 Mustangs all navigating the same piece of tarmac right now, and looks like Jacob may be looking to go down the inside into the next corner there.
Absolutely intelligent driving from Paul Robinson. No need to take too many risks in a race like this. Still with 13 minutes to go, but they're so close, and perhaps a look down the inside from Paul Robinson, and my word, they absolutely cannot catch a break, any of them. This would be probably some of the most fun racing they'll be going through. But at the moment it looks like they're pretty line of stern, as there was a dive perhaps for a moment, and now a dive around the outside from Paul Robinson. Can he get alongside Frazier? He can, when they actually make contact, and it just quells the battle for a moment. Down into that chicane seems to be actually the moment for everyone to make a move here, as they just Constantina up.
Yeah, coming down into that braking zone, that's your best opportunity. You have to really nail turn 4 exit though. That's where all of that extra kilometres an hour do count, and I think the drivers know that as well. But yeah, Robinson tried it around the outside,
right little battle here
but just couldn't make it work, that Mustang. I mean, all of these cars are pretty wide, in fact. They do make it very challenging to get up alongside and make an overtake work. but not able to do so on that particular opportunity. Oh, a bit of a contact into the wall from Alex Daley there as he leads the pack. So slammed the left-hand side of the car into the concrete wall on the exit of turn 4. How's that going to affect his ability to fend off all of these cars from behind?
How is his ability? It's down into the chicane. He just for a moment, Daley looked in a little bit of a spot of bother. In the end, he isn't able to get past. He has to stay ahead of this train for the moment. A few more moments further back onto the grass and things like that. You can see, here we go, Slow and Frazier just staying behind for the moment once more. It is so close battling between every single one of these drivers. 11 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this race, and no one in this top queue can find any room to pass anyone. It appears they're just so line of stern, so close together.
But now he has to do the task of catching up to John Slow. It's 1.5 seconds. He seems to be strong on his pace at the time, or for the time being, should I say, sorry, as Craig Stoddard eyes up Alex Daley into the braking zone at turn 5. He's going deep down into the low side, able to make it move. Stick, no, he's not. He just about avoids the rear bumper of Alex Daley as he bails out of the overtake. But John Slow's here for company. He wants a piece of this action as well, as they all make their way into the next braking zone. He's down the inside. Goes Craig Stoddard. Alex Daley gets pushed wide. He's onto the grass. John Slow joins him in the overtake. That's 2 positions down. And now Paul Robinson is now looking to overtake and move up into what is now officially the top 10. One more lap after this, so he's just starting that lap now. The gap already to 11 seconds to Stephen White, so that small error did cost him significantly, and yeah, Wayne Walker's going to bring this one home provided nothing silly happens. But yes, final lap now as Craig Stoddard and John Slow just up the road ahead of our race leader here. 0.2 seconds coming into turn 5. Are they going to battle it out one final time before the checker flag is flown? John Slow looks down the inside. He's going to send it. He's locked up his rears massively. Goes onto the grass in big style and ends up facing the wrong way, stationary. Very wise there from Craig Stoddard to wait that one out and allow that to unfold, but it doesn't get collected in the process.
Yeah.
Car left. Clear left.
That's close.
You had a few, Alex?
Yeah, P9. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
That's alright, P9. Alex ran out of
Thank
fuel,
you very
so
much, man. I appreciate it.
great battle there, boys, in the middle.